Hey guys, so today I thought I would make a video and show you guys my new 2017 bullet journal. I know it's almost February, but I wanted to wait until I had some more pages put into it that looked nice and stuff. So yeah, so as you can see, the cover, I made this cover, this little label thing myself. I wrote on an index card, I wrote 2017 and I did that little design. I taped it down with normal Scotch clear tape, and then I used some Scotch Expressions sparkle tape around it to make a cute little border. And for those of you wondering, this notebook is from the brand Piccadilly, and I got it at a Barnes & Noble bookstore. It's very nice. They're like moleskins, they're just cheaper. So on the inside, I have these three little bits of washi just to make that page a little more interesting. And, you know, if I ever need washi at school, I can always try to rip this off and not rip up my entire bullet journal. And then over here, I made this little thing that says, "This is Helena's Bujo." And I did, all of these stickers were from the Bando OMG, check out these cute stickers book, including this bluish label here. And then the pen I used, I believe, was a black Jelly Roll. So right here I have my key surrounded by some carrot washi and with some little stickers in the corner. So this is what I use for my key. It's not very unique by any means, but it works. So I have this check or a filled in box means it's done. A slash or a half X means I've done part of it. This one means I've put it off, just like a line through the box. This open blank box means it's not finished, and a dash just means that it is an event. So this is my 2017 overview. If it will focus, there it is. This took forever to draw out, but I do prefer, why is it not focusing? There we go. I do prefer to draw out my monthlies instead of having printables just because it's fun. And I can make it look the way I want. This next page has my New Year's resolutions on it. I decided that I would write these down this year so I have something to refer back to if I forget what they are. But most of them are pretty standard. I want to kill school, which means do well in school. I want to get into college this year. I'll be a senior in high school in America next year. And that is the year when we apply to our higher education, college, university, or go out into the real world, and I'm choosing to go to college. I want to make more time for myself this year, which I've been doing okay with, I guess. Get an over a 30 on the ACT, which is very in my reach. I've taken a practice test, got a 31, maybe? I don't remember. Read more books, drink more water, get ones on solos at solo and ensemble. I'm a percussionist and a violinist. And we had our solo and ensemble contest for my district this, I think, 1 weekend ago? Yeah, it was 1 week ago. I got a 1 on one of my solos, which is the highest rating, and I got a 2 on another one, which is the second highest rating. I'm pretty proud of myself. I just wrote AP tests because I want to do well on my AP tests. I'm aiming for 4s on all 3 of them, but that's going to be very difficult, so I just want to not get a 2 on this one like I did on my AP World History one. And the last one is be a better musician. And then over here, this is from also the Bando sticker book, and so are these. They have a little code thing with these stickers, and I wrote out be kind in the stickers. This page I wasn't really sure what to do with when I first got my journal, so I just made it a quote page, and it said she believed she could, so she did. I made this blank because this bled through a little bit. This is my books read 2017 list. I finished this book on January 8th. And I'm currently reading another one, but I haven't finished it yet, so I won't write it down yet. This is my level 10 life spread that I have. So if you don't know what a level 10 life spread is, I kind of messed mine up, but it's the same basic idea. You come up with however many little categories you want. I've done 10 different categories because these are the categories I did on my old spread. And basically over time, you want to fill up the boxes of that topic, and you color code each topic with a box, or with an area of the box. So I've done family, friends and relationships, music, school, health, relaxation, fun, reading, organization, and mental health, stress management. So here's my family one. It's getting there. Friends and relationships is here. Music is here. This one is school. This one is health. This one is mental health and stress management. This one is relaxation. This one is fun. This one is organization, and then this one is reading. Obviously my organization one is the lowest, and so is my school and health ones. But I have not updated this in a while, and so those are going to go up a bit. I also left this page blank because I didn't want anything from this page to bleed over onto this one, because I wanted that to stay nice. So this is my January overview that I made for the month. I really do like it, and this is very effective for me because whenever I find out future dates, I can just write them down on the day. All the days are already listed out. And it just works really well, and I also color-coded it a little bit. Black is just basic everything. I made pit orchestra days green for no reason, and then I made tests and assignments red just to make them a little bit more urgent, and this is also red as well because I remembered it while I had my red pen out. So right here, this is just a doodle page in case I need something to de-stress myself in class or something. This is my high school course guide of all the classes that I'm going to be taking during my high school career. These are the classes that I'm taking right now, and these are the ones I think I'm going to be taking next year. A couple of these might be changing, such as band and psych and soc. I might be taking AP psychology instead, etc., etc. And these are all the things I've already taken. This is my first spread in this bullet journal, and I'm honestly in love with it. And I'm labeling all of my weeks as well. As you can see, I have a calendar here, and I've highlighted the week that it is. I have a weekly overview. I have just a little Happy New Year thing because this was the first week of the new year. Over here, I have the rest of the week. I have a big blue washi thing, sparkle washi, and I drew a little plant. I based it off of a plant that I used to have, but it died, which is sad. Oh, and you got the classic penguin washi up here, which is one of my favorites. This is my January sleep tracker. Obviously, I haven't completed it yet because we have a couple more days left. I need to fill in the one for today, but this just tracks how many hours of sleep I got every night. I've been seeing a huge trend that on weekends I've gotten way more sleep than during the school week, but I did not get less than 6 hours of sleep anytime this month, which is awesome for me. Because a lot of the time during the school year, especially during this quarter of my school year, I usually don't get a lot of sleep. This is my practice log for my instrument. I only did this for the 20 days leading up to solo and ensemble, which I spoke about earlier, just to track and make sure I was practicing. It made it feel like an obligation because if I didn't have something to write down, I failed or whatever. Not failed, but like it made it feel more like I had to practice, because practice for me requires a lot of motivation because I don't know why, it just does. But and then I taped in a post-it note with my results on it, and yeah, that was actually very effective for me. This is a thing that I found on Tumblr where you rate your class difficulty, and then the classes with the highest difficulty you spend the most time on, lowest you spend least but you still spend time on. This is the key. A class that you consider easy is +1, medium +2, hard +3. If it's a math course or a science course, you add 2, and if you generally struggle with it, you add 3. If it's an AP course, you add 3. So English, it's like medium, but it's an AP class, so it has a 5. Government, same thing. Math, I said it was a medium course, but it's a math course, and I also struggle with it. So it has a 7, and environmental science is a medium course. It's a science course, and it's an AP course, so it's also a 7. And ASL is just an easy class. It's not math science. I don't struggle with it. It's not AP, so it just has a 1. So all of these, obviously my main core classes are the ones that I should focus on when I study, obviously, and then this one is just like a class that I have that I don't really need to study for. This is my books to read list. I have a lot that I want to read, obviously, and I've ranked them kind of in order of the way that I want to read them, like the order I want to read them in. I tried to do this as a weekly type spread. I tried to just make each day as it goes, but I kind of hated that because I couldn't put things in the week in advance. So obviously I only did that for 2 days. This is a banners and borders page that I flip back to every now and then when I want to use a cool border for something. This was my second weekly spread. This is very colorful and I love it, love it. I have the calendar again. I have a quote here this time. It says, "If you don't build your own dreams, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs." And that is from Dhirubhai Ambani. Probably didn't say that name right and I'm very sorry. Have the first few days of my week here, last 4 over here, weekly overview right here, some little doodles here, and this big sticker thing right here. Cute. Next, this was one of my weekend spreads. I had a lot of work to do this weekend, so I decided to consolidate it all into one spread just for that weekend. Here, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this page yet, but it's there if I want it. This is my 3rd week. Obviously, I still have the calendar, little doodle, very yellow gold theme, which I really liked. So I have all of the days. My weekly overview is right here, rest of the days. Bunch of little washi of warm yellowy colors. This was this last week. This is the day I've been filming this. But as you can see, I changed it up a little. I made it a little bit more simplistic. This is my weekly overview right here. And then these are all of the days of the week. I had a little washi here, and this is my days until the ACT countdown, which I'm not continuing, by the way, because I forgot about it. But yeah, it's more simplistic. It's all like one color scheme. And I'm going to flip ahead one. Since I liked that, I'm going to continue doing that. This is the spread that I just made like 10 minutes ago for this current week. Here's my overview for the week. It's only a 5-day overview because I don't like to do it for the whole week. As you can see, I added some more stickers on this one because I had some events that I thought would be nice to have stickers. So here's the first 4 days of the week and the last 3. I put a quote over here. "Difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations." I'm going to add a little bit more color around here probably. I'm not really sure though. And yeah, I'm going to flip right back to this last page. I made my February monthly overview the other day because the first day of February is this Wednesday, and that also happens to be my birthday. I also made my February sleep tracker where I labeled all the days this time because I didn't enjoy how I did my last one. But for this one, I did a color code of black for just normal events. I did the ACT in red so I don't forget about it, and I did appointments in green because I have a lot this week. But yeah, so that is my 2017 bullet journal so far. I'm really enjoying having my bullet journal back. I missed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.